much sex. Like, there doesn't need to be this much sex.
Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Soul Chaser.
I got a national weather service announcement from people. There's too many people in this damn play. I actually know the plot of this. I just knew a lot of people really loved it, and then were annoyed it didn't have the quotation. So. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with Books and Tuxedos, and it is the morning and my camera is on low battery, so welcome to a chaotic vlog. So this weekend I am going to be participating in the layered readathon with Jan's channel. So this weekend the plan is to read a short book, a Jan favorite, a book with J in the title, and to do something spooky. So my goals were to try to embrace the lifestyle that is Jan. I was like, I would try to wake up early, read like she does, be in a spooky Jan mood and cramming vlog and try to get a lot of books read. It's not gonna happen. It's currently 10:24 in the morning, so I already missed out on the waking up early part. It's not in me. It's never gonna be me. So here we are. The 3 books I'm going to try to get done reading for this weekend readathon are A Small Place by Jamaica, Kincaid, Normal People by Rooney, and then for the J in the title prompt, Julius Caesar. So we'll see what I get through this weekend. This weekend we're also going to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow, so I'll see if we can find any spooky things at the Ren Fair, and I'll try to include that as well. I'm also listening to, unrelated, the audiobook for Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I definitely need to clean up my house this morning, as you can see from the chaos that is this room. So I think the plan this morning is going to be to listen to that audiobook, get some things cleaned up, and then try to finish A Small Place. I'm reading this for the short book prompt, but also for a nonfiction book club that is happening tomorrow. I'll update you once I get a little bit farther along in this. What are you doing?
Readathon Audio presents Normal People by Rooney. Read for you by Eva McMahon. Hi, so I officially got dressed. We're going to go run
some errands. I just wanted to update you on my progress so far this morning. So I was listening to the middle of the night audiobook before I got the audiobook in for normal people. I got like 50% through middle of the night. I'm actually liking it so far. I do like kind of the like the mystery element and the lean towards paranormal possibly happening. So we'll see how that goes. It's definitely very fast paced. So I am liking that about it. I might switch back to the physical book later when I continue it. But then, as you saw, I did get the normal people audiobook in. So I started that and I've just been reading along physically. I'm only like 20 pages into this. I know a lot of people talk about how this doesn't have the quotation marks when people are talking, and I thought that would bother me, but I think maybe it's because I'm listening with the audiobook that it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm definitely liking this so far. I didn't actually know the plot of this. I just knew a lot of people really loved it and then were annoyed it didn't have the quotations. So I am liking the writing so far. It actually kind of reminds me of like Emily Austen's style of like writing her characters, that sort of thing. So definitely excited to see how this goes. And then we are gonna go run some errands, get some food, get a couple things. I tried to put on a spooky outfit. I got my little books of horror with the skeleton reading dude. Disclaimer about books of horror, that whole community, some great people in the horror community. Just want to put a disclaimer out there that there has definitely been some recent drama, allegations, behaving badly authors, that sort of thing. And I definitely don't support that at all. If you do want more information on that whole situation, I'll link down below a Instagram YouTuber. I believe her handle is Expert Book Smuggler. She's talked a lot about the ongoing situations and describes things way better than I can, but just want to put that out there because I know that there's like the books listed on the back, so any footage later if that's in there, just not supporting those particular authors. So if you want to learn more about that, I'll put that down below, and then I'll check back with you later. In terms of doing like a spooky activity, I do think that I'm gonna try to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre tonight after reading Horror Movie and then kind of like seeing more of the inspiration about that. It's definitely a movie I want to try to rewatch, so I think that's gonna be my activity for that.
Some Mario Kart. How quickly am I going to lose my friends if I get the Mario Kart steering
For $109.
$110. But like, am I going to lose friends or am I going to just look badass? Because I think the badass outweighs the friendship at that point.
Yeah.
I think it might be worth it.
Do you think so?
Maybe next paycheck.
Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Storm Chasers.
discovery of one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hi, so hello from the parking lot of the Renaissance Fair. So I finished my book on the way here. I finished A Small Place. I'm gonna give you like a brief overview, and then after my book club this afternoon, I'll tell you like more coherent thoughts. Also try to take me seriously wearing this. Just to give you like a brief overview of what A Small Place is about. It's basically about the impact of European colonization and tourism on Antigua and her experience being from there as well. So I thought it was really interesting. The first like story is like third person point of view from a tourist perspective, like a tourist visiting the island. So I thought that was really like gets the reader involved in this story and kind of like a call out of tourism and the harmfulness of tourism and things like that. So it discusses how tourists like escape their large place, meaning like the US or Europe, to travel to a small place, sit on the beach, go on vacation, that sort of thing, and then reminds the reader of the locals to Antigua are unable to escape their own drawbacks and injustices of their lives living in the small place. And then I did really like the just the descriptions of life and how it's like impacting the native population from having that foreign presence. So there's definitely a lot to discuss with this, which is why I'm really glad it was chosen as a book club book, because there's definitely things that kind of went over my head a little bit. I really liked the writing style though, and specifically I really also liked the imagery in the last essay as well, just like describing the beauty of the island and then kind of like turning it around and be like, oh, it's such a beautiful place, but also like this is what locals are actually experiencing. So I think it's just a lot to think about, especially if you're someone that travels, considering traveling, you know, that sort of thing, and just thinking about the impact on the local populations and people who do live there and how that impacts, you know, their day-to-day life and their economy and things like that. So I'll give you more updates as we're at the Renaissance Fair. I'll show you like my actual entire costume that I'm gonna be wearing. It's supposed to be like 90 degrees, so I was a little worried because on the way here it was raining where we came from, but now the rain's gone, but it might just be hot. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll update you later. Bye. Gotta tell the vlog about your outfit.
That I have no weapon in my holster. I guess I'm gonna play. No.
Sorry, I feel the finish.
Almost.
Just gonna do this all day.
Hey! Actually, you gotta hit me.
I headbutted it.
Oh. Right.
All of it? Oh, yeah. That's nice to me.
Where are you exactly? Like, what is the...
I'm just out here.
You're just out here.
I guess I could be a brawler.
Did you give him the spin?
Yeah.
Spins? Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Strike a pose. Not the pose I was hoping for, but okay. There you go. Okay.
That's the only pose I got.
That's true. You do be dabbing. Okay, bye.
Should I try to rock climb?
I don't know if you should be trying all that.
What if I go like this?
If what?
I go like this.
Go like that
Yeah.
to rock climb?
You're gonna be okay?
You were gonna break a nail.
Not to go like this.
You might. There's a good chance that you would break your nails doing that.
I don't know what I'm getting into.
You what?
I don't know what I'm getting into.
We'll find out.
What's up, this diamond?
I'm an elf.
Wait, we got it.
I'm sweaty as fuck. I can see that. I can see it right there. Why? Why do you have to do this?
What was your score?
I don't know if there's a score, but that's probably one of the better ones I've done.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
How many you get in the middle?
I got 2 in the red, 1 in the exact middle.
Ooh.
So, but like otherwise, I was fairly consistent in the green.
You got any on the black?
Oh, I shot one way above.
Uh-huh.
So.
This guy, wait till he's paying attention to you.
I don't want to pay attention.
No, but he's like, pay attention to this creature. All right.
Hey there. You look like a fishing lure with too much eyeliner.
Ooh.
It wasn't great what I said, but if you could pretend to be hurt in the form of advertising, thank you very much. Oh, cool. What era? Excuse me, I'm trying to make friends. All right? You may not be here next year, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I wish. Let's go back in time.
Whenever you're ready.
I think the XK is one of the most beautiful cards ever made. Next to the Carmen Dia. That's my style. It's more affordable and practical. Hey, since you suck so severely, I'm going to just keep talking and looking over here since you don't matter in any way.
Well, come on.
Oh, look at this generic sushi frat boy with Roman numerals on his nipple. Let's go chug some beer as fast as we can. Let's do a pop-top cage dance for Kincaid. There's no way I can get this beer in me quick enough. Put it in my butt.
Why do you have to zoom in? Stop. Seen how far you'd wander before you realized I stopped?
That's mean.
It's entertaining. You're walking?
It's hot, it's hot. So update, we're leaving the Rent Fair. What would you rate the Rent Fair? Bit of 8 out of 10. It's hot.
That's why I gave it a
Sweating.
9.
Hot.
But
I mean, it's not the Rent Fair's fault, but it is hot. It was muddy.
is it raining?
That's crazy how that
Although
happens.
the smell of mud is like
Yeah.
ingrained in me now. Like it's.
Hey, you didn't eat mud though.
That's true. I did not eat mud. Unlike the mud show, guys. He took a chomp out of mud. That was crazy.
Sure did. Bye. Hi, so I just wanted to update you on my reading and give some more thoughts on A Small Place by Jamaica Kincaid. So I know that my car rambling was a little all over the place. So overall, I really liked this, as I was saying in the other clip. I definitely want to read more from this author. I think that she's really thought-provoking, and the way she writes, it's almost like fiction, and the way she kind of like weaves her sentences and uses a lot of like longer sentences and phrasing. I really like the prose, I guess is a good way to describe that. So just to read you like a small portion of a quote that I liked in here. She says, "It is as if then the beauty of the sea, the land, the air, the trees, the market, the people, the sounds they make were a prison, and as if everything and everybody inside it were locked in, and everything and everybody." Oh. Oh no. Ah shit. I got a National Weather Service announcement. It scared me. Oh, tornado warning. Tornado warning in this area until 10 p.m. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room on the lowest level of a sturdy building. That is where I am. Okay, well, the tornadoes are coming to Chicago today, folks. Anyways, yeah, overall I gave this 4 stars. I definitely want to read more from this author in the future. I think there's a lot to like go back and read and kind of analyze in this as well, and it's definitely a really quick read. If you do want something that's kind of just an introduction to the problems with tourism and how things affect the local communities of places that you're traveling to as well, I think this is a really good place to start for that. And then also, as of today, I am about 50% through Normal People. I am not having the best time and I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to love this. Like, I want to be a Sally Rooney stan. I really do. This is my first Sally Rooney book. And while I love like the writing style of that, quotation marks like I was saying before, it doesn't really bother me. There's a lot of just pretty writing, so I do like that. But there's just so much sex. Like, there doesn't need to be this much sex, and I'm not a prude by any means, but like, I'm just bored with these people's sex lives. Like, I just don't care at this point. So I hope it gets better. It is at the point where like it's gonna be a 2-star or it's gonna be a 5-star. Like, I do see what Sally Rooney is trying to do, I think. Part of it might be the book might be smarter than me, that it happens sometimes, you know? But I'm just not connecting to them. I do like some of the references and some of the like political type discussions that are mentioned in here. So there's definitely like, I don't want to say the characters aren't fleshed out because I feel like they are. I just don't care about them. I don't know if that's going to change as the book goes on. I do also know this is a series on Hulu from the non-removable sticker that's on here. So I might try watching that after I read this just to see if that makes a difference. Because I feel like it's not just the guy. Like, I don't like the guy, but I also don't care about Marianne either. Like, I want to. There's definitely like some relatable quotes and things like that. But yeah, I just don't care. But I'm also not at the point that like I want to DNF it at all, because I'm really invested in, like, I like the writing style. So I want to continue for the writing. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how this ends up, for sure. It is like more of a character study, and I usually like books like that are very much like not much happens, but just following these characters and like meeting up with them at different points in their life. And I do get that it's like checking in on them and their relationship and how it grows and how it evolves. And I think there's like some commentary and things to be had there that I'm supposed to be getting more. I'm trying to say something other than I just don't care about them, and I'm trying to care about them. But if anyone else felt this way when you're reading this, let me know, because this might just be a me problem. It might just be me. So I'll still finish this and then I'll update you later. The reading challenge weekend readathon with Jan's Lair was supposed to be a weekend thing. It is now Monday night and I have only finished one book. I'm hoping to finish most of this tonight, and then the other one that I was trying to read for the J prompt was Julius Caesar. And as much as I could just be like, I'm just gonna skip it, I'm not gonna finish the readathon, whatever, I kind of want the excuse to say I've reread this. I am also doing, I'm doing a Rory Gilmore, like, Readathon challenge thing to, like, read all of the books that she read in Gilmore Girls. This is, like, a basically lifelong challenge at this point. I finish it when I finish it, because it's, like, 400-something books. Basically just for an excuse to try to read through more classics and stuff like that, and then also just to be like, I get the reference, I've read it, that sort of thing. Obviously, this I do remember the main, you know, situation that happens in it, but it would be good to get a refresher. Also, it's obviously a short play, so this would be a good way to up my reading goal for the year as well, so I do want to try to finish this.
Just what we've had. That might be on the ground still. This one near Woodlawn and Hyde Park. Maybe a small tornado there. That's about to be going to Lake Michigan. After this, it'll be a fishnado. Everything up here is relatively broad near Evanston. Just continue to stay in your safe place for the next few minutes in case something does try to drop there.
Sure. Not sure. Hi, so I just want to update you about where I'm at with reading. So I am currently 37 pages into Julius Caesar. I feel dumb, but I haven't read Shakespeare since high school, so it's tough. I knew it was going to be, but I just feel stupid because I'm on page 37 and I just realized that Marcus Brutus and Decius Brutus are two different people. There's too many people in this damn play. Like, I am understanding and comprehending, like, the main thing going on and the foreshadowing to, you know, but there's just too many damn people. So I'll update you when I finish this. I don't know why I thought I was gonna sit down just to read this in one sitting, because that isn't gonna happen. Anyways, also, normal people, I'm liking this more than I did in my last update. I am currently 215-ish pages through this. Actually, I might be a little bit farther because I started listening to the audio earlier without following along physically. I'm not sure how to fully articulate why I'm liking this more now. It might just be like, I really liked the representation of when he goes to like the psych office and is like having that meeting with a therapist, and then also the just descriptions of complex relationships. I don't want to spoil what happens in this, but I do like those descriptions, and it feels like it's kind of leaning into that more than just focusing on meeting up and having sex and seeing each other later and having sex like it did in kind of the first half. So I feel like I'm getting to know the characters a little bit better. I still don't fully like care about them. I don't know what this rating is gonna end up being. I feel like my emotions are like all over the place reading this, but I'm happy that I am very much going in blind, so I don't feel like I've been spoiled or anything for that. I mean, it's not like a thriller with a twist. I don't think there's anything crazy that's gonna happen, but hey, we'll see. I still think I am gonna try to watch the show too and see if that gives me kind of a different understanding of the characters and if people say the show follows the book well or not. The other part I liked was the part where they were like, he was emailing her while he was traveling around and staying like in the different hostels and stuff like that. So I did like the descriptions of some of those places because I have traveled to some of those places in Europe, and I was like, oh, I know what they're talking about. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'll update you once I finish this, because I'm pretty sure I'll finish this today, and then hopefully Julius Caesar as well, so we can wrap up this weekend reading vlog that's now about to go into like Thursday. But it's fine, you know. I think one of the goals with my channel as well, which I didn't really do like an intro video, but one of my goals I did have was like when I'm doing readathons and reading challenges and things like that, don't necessarily set myself like a strict deadline if it's a busy week and I just want to finish the books. Just keep going until you finish the books, you know? So that's what I've been doing, and also just like having some grace with myself if I'm not feeling a book to just give up on it, because I think previously sometimes I'll like keep fighting to finish a book that I don't want to be reading, and that's just not worth your time, you know? Like, if you're not feeling it, just put it down. You know, I have complicated feelings right now about Julius Caesar, but I am gonna finish this just to feel the accomplishment of getting through a Shakespeare play. And then when I finish this too, I can show you my my Rory Gilmore Readathon tracker thing that I printed out, and how I'm highlighting off the books as I slowly read them. So that will be exciting. Okay, see you later. Bye. Hi, it's the next day. So I finished Julius Caesar. Overall, I'm gonna end up giving this 3 stars. It's kind of difficult to rate Shakespeare, obviously. I was a little bit lost through this a little bit. I ended up getting kind of just, you know, the general gist of it. I think there's definitely like some overall themes of overthrowing a leader, stopping a dictator and an empire, and also just like challenging friendships and the length you would go to preserve friendships and loyalties and things like that. Maybe it's not friendships, more so like military allegiances or whatever. I feel like I would have probably comprehended this better if I did look up like an actual play of it. I do hear that's what a lot of people say as far as reading Shakespeare plays, to watch a play as far as people performing it. I think that if I did that along with like physically reading along, it would have been an easier time. But yeah, that's Julius Caesar. And then I also finished reading Normal People. Overall, a lot of my thoughts are still kind of the same from my last couple clips about this one. Overall, I'm going to rate this 3 stars. I guess I'll say some of the things that I liked about this is I really liked the prose, I liked the writing, I also liked the representation for depression and complex relationships. I felt compelled to keep reading because I liked the writing style more than I liked the characters. So some of the things that I didn't necessarily work for me. I really like stories where like nothing happens, so that didn't bother me. Like, I don't mind a story of nothing happening. Overall, I think the main thing was just like not having that connection between the two characters, and maybe not necessarily rooting for them to be together either. I really was bothered by like the miscommunication in here. I feel like there were so many instances where it was like you could just have one tough conversation and things could either go fine or not, and you would just, you know, move on. So I felt like that was a little bit annoying. I'm sure it was on purpose, you know, but I just wasn't that invested in that aspect of it. I feel like maybe on reread of this I might find some things that I like better that I didn't the first time. But I'm also gonna check out the series for this show. I was looking it up and I was hoping it was gonna be a short series that I could watch and kind of give you my thoughts on, but it's like 10 to 12 episodes, so that's not gonna fit into this vlog. But if I do end up watching that, I'll put my thoughts in like my monthly wrap up then towards the end of the year if I speak about this in a future vlog. Because a couple of people did tell me actually that they liked the series even more than the book, so I'll have to see what I think of that. Overall, I'll keep reading Sally Rooney. This was my first Sally Rooney. I think I said that earlier, but I'll give her another try because I really do like what she's attempting to do. I think I want to see how I like Conversations with Friends, and then I forget what her other book is called. I know she came out with a new one recently too. Overall for this vlog, everything that I ended up finishing would be A Small Place, Normal People, and Julius Caesar. So overall I ended up with a 4-star and then 2 3-stars. Definitely an interesting combination of reads this time around, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in a video soon. Some things to look out for are my first half of the year reading wrap up that I'm gonna film. So that's gonna be for Q1, Q2 up until the end of June, just because I didn't get a chance to do necessarily like an introduction video. I feel like talking about some of my favorites for the first half of the year can kind of give you a good idea of my taste and what's worked for me and what hasn't worked for me so far this year. And it's close enough that we can still do a mid-year wrap up at the end of July, so might as well. And then I'll also be filming my July wrap up as well, so definitely hoping to get a couple more reads in there. I know I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog I am also still reading Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I'm almost done with that. I just keep putting it off because I was like slogging through Julius Caesar for like 3 days. But I'll have my thoughts on that in my wrap up, so I can't wait to see you then. Bye.
Just gonna keep waving until you figure out how to stop it.